Hi guys, welcome to the video. Handler Gaming here, and today we're going to be looking at yet another skill build. You guys can probably tell I like my skill builds, and therefore I'm constantly tweaking and changing builds to kind of find new ways of doing things, which it helps me and it also helps you guys. I think it means that we think outside the box and we find avenues that other people maybe haven't yet. Anyway, so this build is basically around damaging skilled abilities. Inspired by TU10 because we're going to be getting a buff to some of our skills in TU10, most notably the assault turret, which is getting, I believe, around a 20% buff to its damage, which is fantastic, and I'm very much looking forward to that because, as you guys know, I love my assault turret. Without further ado, let's just pop into the build. So, I am running the Demolitionist skill tree, trying to say that with a lisp. I'm using this because of the extra explosive damage and also the grenade launcher. You could probably run it with anything else that you particularly wanted to. You have got 6 abilities here, so you're kind of free to use what you want. You'd maybe use Survivalist, maybe. I don't know. I like this one because I like the grenade launcher. The primary weapon is going to be the Pestilence. You don't need to have the Pestilences in this build at all. I just really like this gun, and I find it helps increase the damage for skill build players. Like quite a nice roll here, and the reason I'm using this is because of the Plague of the Outcasts here. Hits apply debuff, dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. With this at max 50 stacks, you're doing a hell of a lot of damage to a single target. This is great against bosses, which is where generally skill builds suffer. So with this build, you've got AoE damage and you've got single target damage as well. So I really like the Pestilence, and it's also not a bad gun to try and aim. I can generally keep headshots pretty evidently with this. A secondary weapon is going to be a Honey Badger, just because I wanted to try it out. It rolled again quite nicely here. A basic assault rifle damage, and then it rolled on health damage and damage to armour. This comes with steady handed, which I also find is a nice ability for skill builds, because generally our accuracy and stability sucks. So it just kind of helps get those headshots in. This is my kind of, if I've run out of my LMG shots and I'm getting rushed by somebody, I can pull this out straight away and take him down in seconds. And then back up to just going to be a boomstick, so that's good. Not totally bothered about that. My build here, I'm using a one-piece Murakami for extra skill duration, which is really handy for your turret. And I've rolled on skill damage here, and I've got a skill haste mod, and it's awesome. The backpack is arriving for the extra plus 10% skill damage. Again, I've rolled for skill damage here, and then skill haste and skill haste mod. And the talent I'm going to be using is tech support. Skill kills increase total skill damage by 25% for 20 seconds. This is a really nice ability to have for a skill build, and you're going to be having this up 100% of the time, as long as once you've killed someone. So this is no problem at all. And it's basically just free damage when you get it. It's 25% extra buff to all damage, skill damage. The chest piece I'm going to be using a Channel 8 is one of 2 pieces here. That's for extra explosive damage again for your Seekers, and extra skill haste. And again, I've rolled on to this skill damage, skill haste, and the skill haste mod, and then I've got the ability Tag Team, which is one of my favourites. The last enemy you have damaged with a skill is marked. Dealing weapon damage to that enemy consumes a mark to reduce active cooldowns by 6 seconds. A 4-second cooldown. So this is really nice, especially with the assault turret, because the assault turret is a constant when it's out, so you don't need to rely on hitting people with explosives or Seekers. What your turret aims at will proc this, and you can quite constantly shoot it. I can usually get about 2 of these per cluster mine, if you know what I mean, so my clusters lose 12 seconds of their cooldown. You'll see in a second why that's so powerful. I've got my 2-piece Hana U here. These are all roll for skill damage, skill haste, and this also gives me skill damage and skill haste. So these are all the same, and then my last piece of Channel 8 again is roll for skill damage and skill haste. So this gives my Seekers a 21.8 second cooldown. As I said, that generally loses about 12 seconds off of that, and they're running at 2.9 million damage. And the assault turret at 10.9 seconds cooldown means that you have it ready at the beginning of each conflict. Goes out for 254 seconds, so it's pretty much out for as long as all conflicts last, and its damage is 114,783 damage, which is fine, because remember you're going to be getting a 20% proc to that as well. Now the stats I'm running, 129.5% skill haste. As I said, skill haste is really, really nice with tag team. The way I look at it is, if you have an ability of, like, say, one of the hives that's got like a 45-second cooldown, tag team isn't going to affect that all that much. I don't think it affects it at all, actually. I don't think any of the skill haste affects the hives. Say, for instance, you do have an ability that has a long skill cooldown, tag team isn't going to affect it as much, whereas if you have, say, a Seekers at 20 seconds, and you lose 6 seconds off that, that's a huge reduction. So the more skill haste you get, the more powerful tag team gets. So let's just have a little demonstration here. I've got my turrets set up. I'm going to show you kind of what the skills do first off the bat. So I'm going to put my turret out. See how the target changed there? So my target changes to whatever my assault turret shoots last. I can prop that. Turret's back, my Seekers are back. And when my turret shoot that one. There you go. So you see that I got 2 procs there off of tag team. So my Seekers came back in about 10 seconds. So yeah, it's a very, very powerful build, this, guys. I really enjoy running it as well. Because of, like, me using the LMG, I feel like I'm actually contributing as well. It can clear maps very confidently, both AoE and single target. And yeah, it's a really quite nice build. I've ran about a dozen heroic missions with this now and never had any problem, usually dominating the damage and the kills. So you guys, if you do give this a go, could you let me know? If you think there's anything I could do to tweak it to be a little bit better, also let me know. Could you remember to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel? I've only got a few subscribers left before I hit 200. That'd be a really nice kind of milestone for me to get to. Anyway, guys, take care. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.